Greg, see? Perfect.
Okay. Hi, everybody. So I'm Julian from Leankr. Really glad to be here tonight. Um, I'm gonna. So we are a pretty young company, incorporated like about a year ago. We're a small team, but I think we have some kind of cool stuff to show. I actually have two demos for you, so I have to be quick with the introduction. Um, So yes, it's about TV, right? So I'm sure you have experienced this already. I'm watching a show, watching TV, and I keep asking some questions about what I'm seeing during the show. Like, I have this guy singing right here, and I'm sure I know him, but can't remember his name. Who is this guy? And by the way, how old is he, and what the song is singing? I can't remember. So all these questions, I can't find answer in the standard TV guide, right? By the way, it's Phil Collins, and he's 62. Please, leave the Wi-Fi alone, please, for my demo. Um, so yeah, I can't find this information right now with my regular TV guide. Um, I do have an info button on my remote control, though. But this is what I get when I press it. Yeah, so it's a real screenshot on a news show. So I get almost nothing, right? So we've built this engine that we call RedBox that's able to fill this up. It's basically a search engine, but you don't have to type in any query to find what you have to find. It's actually being fed by the TV itself, and it's going to find related content for you and push it to you in real time without you having to ask for it. So here I have Lady Gaga. I can, if I press this info button, I get her biography from Wikipedia. If she's talking about her upcoming show, I can look at the venue on Google Maps. If she is mentioning the title of her latest song, I can play it on Spotify, buy it on iTunes, whatever. So you get the idea. Now, first demo. So let's assume I'm watching. Yeah, that's loud. Sorry. Okay, I don't have any sound. That's the demo guard, right? So, okay. So I'm gonna do the sound by myself, right? So you're watching BBC News, and the host is talking about. And by the way, it's not a funny example, so you won't miss anything with the sound. It's talking about Syria, Syrian people, and we have detected that we're talking about Syria, so we can push for you this map of Syria so that you can locate it in this world. And we have also related news, Wikipedia definitions, people information, and all this is really synced with what is actually being told on TV right now. So, yeah, related news again. So we are matching the semantics that of what is being said in the show, and we are matching this against all the web, actually, and we are grabbing the most relevant content given what is being said on the show. So that was the first demo. Sorry for the sound. So you may wonder before I go to, only 20 seconds, so really quick. So, yeah. So yeah, so we, of course, all the data that we collect, we keep it, and so that we are able to make the TV searchable. So now you can Google as TV. It's available in France right now. We are planning to, that's why we're here, to put this in the US, to house our platform in the US. So you can search for what have been told, what have been mentioned, aired on TV, and relocate every single moment where, for instance, we have been talking about Will Smith, and you can find the exact moment and play the video at the exact time where we have been talking about Will Smith in the Jay Leno show, for instance. And of course, if we can detect like Amazon products, like movies, books titles, and we can push the links for you so you can buy it or save it to your basket and buy it later. So this is what we're doing. Hope you enjoy it, and thank you for your attention.
Hi, I have a question. If I want to buy Lady Gaga's hat or clothes, can I do it on my TV?
You mean if you want to buy what? A cloth?
Yes, the clothes that Lady Gaga is just wearing.
Yeah. Well, for the clothes, it's a big trick here. But if you want to buy, for instance, her latest album, you can buy it from your TV. Is another thing. What we are focusing on providing the data. All right, we are metadata provider, and we are doing B2B. We are implementing today our B2B strategy, so we are providing this metadata, and then you can build up application on the first screen, the second screen, whatever. So on the first screen, saying TV, we are strongly believer of TV commerce, and especially in the first screen. So, but today that's true that the experience you have on a TV is not satisfying enough to enable such TV commerce, but we're not so far from it. And or maybe you won't buy it from the TV directly, but I think it's not. You would be able to at least save it to a basket, let's say, and buy it later from your PC or whatever. So, but you still benefit from the TV as a mass media, and really mass media able to generate impulse buying just at the right moment, at the right time. So you see Lady Gaga, you hear the song, you like it, you can click on a button, get the title, save it or buy it now. And I think this is very powerful.
I have a two-part question. One of them is, what do you connect to? So what does it take to connect Leankr to sort of what TV channel, station, service, whatever it is? And then the other part is, how do you know what type of content? So am I interested in vacationing in Syria or the hardcore news?
Yeah. So for the integration part, we have a really lean and light architecture for hardware and software, and we are able to, we have a setup where we need to set up our platform, so it's a server-side technology. We have a platform, a back-end platform that is plugged into live TV and listening, watching TV 24/7 a day, and analyzing the streams and pushing the data. So we have to set up this platform. This is the really next step for us here in the US. We are going to set up with partners this platform. And then I forgot the second part of the question, I'm sorry.
Context.
Content, yeah, various content, yeah. So yeah, we are more focused on providing metadata, meta information. So yeah, it really fits factual content like talk shows, news, reality TV, not that much for movies and fiction. But by the way, when you're watching a movie, you may not have this need to look for specific information, you're just watching a movie, right? So it's more about, news, talk shows, reality TV, and anything where we can extract factual information.
So in France, there are relatively few TV channels compared to the US. You mostly one time zone and a small number of channels. How are you going to scale up to meet the many different channels and many different cable channels in different domains that happen here?
Yeah, it's about scalability, you mean? Yeah, on many channels, if I heard well. Yeah. So, in France, today we have our platform in production and running on like 20 channels. So yes, it's not much. It's almost every channel we need in France, so it's less than in the US, right? But for you to have an idea, this platform is like, without redundancy, is like 2 boxes plugged to TV. So yeah, just do the math, you multiply by 5, it's only 10 boxes plugged to TV, and we have 100 of channels. So it's really, really doable. We have already, 700, yeah. Okay, so that's 70. Yeah.
So follow-up question. So you talked about coming into the US via partners. What kind of customers are you looking for? Are you selling directly to channels? Who are your customers, and how do you integrate with them?
Yeah. So we are really young. We are just starting business right now, but we have already good references in France, like France Télévisions, which is the largest broadcaster there. We have an operator named SFR. So we are targeting broadcasters, IPTV operators, and TV manufacturers. But the latest two are the main, for us, the main targets, because broadcasters are more on second screen application, dealing with specific shows. They're doing specific things for specific shows, and the power of our technology is to be able to produce automatically without the need of any, screener guy, or we are able to produce for every channel, every program. So definitely we are targeting TV manufacturers, set-top box operators to sell to them our API so that they can build great and new experiences on TV. Thank you.
Merci. Thank you.